Welcome back to Virtual Tombstone. Let's go to music right now with the band Wanted.
I feel tears welling up cold and deep inside, like my heart's strung to break. And the stab of loneliness, sharp and painful, that I may never shake. Now you might say I was taking it hard since you wrote me off with a call. Don't you wager that I'll hide the sorrow? I may break right down and bawl. Now the race is on and here comes pride up the backstretch. Heartache's going to the inside, my tears are holding back. They're trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, through love's scratch for another's sake. The race is on and looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. I had ventured in love, never once suspecting what the final results would be. Now I've been here waking up each morning and finding you gone from me. There's an ache and a pain in my heart, for today was the one that I hated to face. Somebody new came the winner, and I came in second place. Now the race is on, and here comes pride at the backstretch. Heartaches going through the inside, my tears are holding back. They're trying not to fall. My heart's out of the running, true love's scratch for another's sake. The race is on and it looks like heartaches, and the winner loses all. And the winner loses all.
Yeah. We are nearing the end of our songs from the Silver King Minstrels. We've got a couple more this week, and I think the next couple weeks. This week, let's listen to the Silver King Minstrels and Lonesome Blue.
Look at that. Are we ready? I got a feeling cold the blue, so low, it's my baby say goodbye. And I don't know what to do. All I do is sit and cry. Oh Lord, that last one day you said goodbye. Well, you know I thought I would die. She do me, she do you, she got the kind of love. Lord, I love to hear when she calls me sweet daddy. Such a beautiful dream. Had you think it's all over, I lost my heart at the same. I've grown so used to you somehow. Now I'm nobody, sugar daddy now, and I'm lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. Well, I'm in love with a beautiful gal. That's what's the matter with me. Yes, I'm in love with a beautiful gal, but she don't care about me. Well, I've tried to keep her satisfied. Somehow things don't change. Now that she's leaving and my heart's grieving, this is all I've got to say. I got a feeling called the blues, so low, it's my baby say goodbye. And I don't know what to do. All I do is sit and cry. Oh Lord, that last one day she said goodbye. Well, you know I thought I would die. She knew me, she knew you, she got that kind of love. Lord, I love to hear when she calls me sweet daddy. Such a beautiful dream. Take it all over. I lost my heart in the same. I've grown so used to you somehow.
For our history segment this week, we're going to start touching on the main event that everybody knows Tombstone for. The real reason everybody was here was the silver mines, but the thing that everyone remembers is the famous gunfight at the OK Corral. We're here at the plaque in town. We're right on Fremont Street, the main highway that comes through town. And it says the gunfight between the Earp brothers, Doc Holliday, and the Clantons and McLowrys happened here on October 26th, 1881. Like I said, we're on the main highway. You're going to hear lots of traffic going by. This is really the only road coming from the north, from Benson and Tucson is where most of our tourists come from. If you keep going behind me to the, it's slightly off angle, but to the south and to the east, it will take you to Douglas, which is right on the border with Mexico. So we don't get a lot of traffic coming up from Douglas, but we get lots of traffic coming from behind the camera there from the north west angle from Benson and Tucson. We're going to segue right into current events. This shootout was portrayed famously on several different movies. If you talk to people in Tombstone who really know the history, we'll let this guy go, you will find that some of them to this day don't necessarily idolize the Earp brothers. In fact, the local take on history is a little bit more like the Earps was one gang and the Cowboys were another gang, and it was more of a gang turf war rather than the good guys versus the bad guys. But it is true that the Earps had earned the right to wear the badge, and so on the side of history, on the side of the law, it was the Earps. Although not long after the shootout, and we'll talk about that more later, the Earps did leave here because they had become fairly unpopular. And to this day, some local residents don't think that the Clantons and McLowrys were necessarily the bad guys. So as town exploded from very, very, very quickly from 1877 to 1882, by the time the gunfight happened, there was so many people so fast that gangs had developed. There was money flowing everywhere, and we'll talk more about the Oriental Saloon and how Marshall Earp how Wyatt kind of took over the gambling spot there so that he could create an income. So they came here for silver. They found lots of other ways to make money, and that's the current view of that historical event. Come to Tombstone, talk to the locals, and they will be happy to tell you their opinion of what happened right here at the shootout at the OK Corral. We'll do more on this in future segments, but for now, we're just gonna, the show happens inside behind this wall. So we are at the spot where the shootout happened. That's because you gotta pay to go inside and see more. Alrighty, signing off from Tombstone, this is Virtual Tombstone, and we're the band Wanted. Talk to you next week.